What's up, Gemini? Better late than never. It's a weekly reading. I'm back doing individual signs. So that's good. If you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. There will also be a card that'll come up at like the 2-minute mark. Next week, I'm going to be doing live streams on TikTok again every day. Stay tuned for that. I love doing those. All right, let's see what we got. Yeesh, Gemini. All right, so the first card out is the Three of Cups in reverse. That is, okay. Second card, Judgment in reverse. And Seven of Wands. I don't know if you're fighting people off, Gemini. If that's what you're doing, you're being defensive or really just like blocking people out, or there's a need for you to protect yourself from people who might not necessarily have your best interest at heart. This is like dealing with friendships that aren't really working for you anymore. Specifically, this card can be about friendships, it's celebrations, but in reverse, it's like I'm riding solo. I don't need anybody else but myself because these people got me out here in fight or flight mode. Judgment in reverse is like making poor judgment calls. In this sort of spread, I would say you possibly made a poor judgment call about somebody in your inner circle or community. And you might be realizing that now and kind of pulling the reins back, backpedaling on this friendship or this connection is what it feels like. It's very specific. I mean, maybe not every Gemini is dealing with that, but that's what it's feeling like. Or even not necessarily, even if it's not a person, it could be a specific community, right? So if you got involved in like, I don't know why I want to say the church, but like something like that, a community like that, doesn't have to be the church, obviously. But if you got involved in a specific community of people and thought like, oh, this is my soul tribe, you're rethinking that now and actively trying to protect yourself from certain people. We don't love that. We don't love that at all. Damn. Could be a marriage too. Ace of Swords tells me you're getting clarity. Could be a conversation, but really it's just something that brings clarity. It could be just a clarity moment, a moment where you're almost like an epiphanous moment. You have the Emperor. So this could be the person that you're dealing with, Aries energy. The Hierophant in reverse. That could literally be, especially with the Judgment in reverse, like a divorce. This is a marriage sometimes. Four of Wands. But really it's just, again, it's relationships with people. But the Four of Wands is you protecting your peace and your happiness, right? So Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands, the way I'm reading that is like, this is mine, my marriage, right? Maybe there was a third party, like this situation, this could sometimes indicate a third party situation interfering with your marriage, right? You're trying to protect your home, the things that, not your material things, but the things that you have that are like your life things, your marriage, your children, things like that. Even again, it could go back to friendships. It doesn't have to be a marriage. The Emperor is all about somebody wanting control or gaining control, you taking control of the situation, possibly by protecting yourself here. The Hierophant in reverse is a card that says I'm no longer committed to this. I'm not doing what everybody else is telling me I need to do anymore. I'm actually going to fucking do what I want to do and protect myself. I think maybe realistically, you're trying to protect yourself, right? So that you can keep your stability. So you can keep your stability. Let me pull 3 more cards and see what the fuck. Yeah, okay. You might feel like this situation has been like out of your hands. Hold on a second. This Knight of Wands keeps wanting to come up. So that could mean something. I'm gonna actually take that. Eight of Cups in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Whatever this is, it's taken you a lot to walk away from it. You might still be stuck in this situation, feeling a little bit chaotic and out of control. The Devil in reverse is, again, you maintaining your stability, your sanity even. There could be a toxic person in your energy that is just possibly maybe somebody who's in and out, a non-committal energy or something like that. Like, this person you've given this person the control is what it feels like. And you thought that they could, first of all, you should never give anybody control, right? But you thought that if you gave them the control, they would do the right thing by it. And it doesn't look like they have. And so now you're really trying to push forward from this situation. And you might be having a little bit of a hard time. But the good news is that you will be able to do it. The Devil in reverse is here. You know, this is a card that says, you know, you're releasing the negative energy, you're releasing the toxicity, you're releasing the insecurities even. The toxicity could be in your head. I'm going to pull oracle cards. Not yet. Wands. This could be in business too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it feels like there's three people here, but this is like good news. I never see this card as good news, but in this situation, I am. Good news possibly about finances or a job or like a mortgage or something like that. It feels very house oriented, but it doesn't have to be. This is your new beginning, the Ace of Wands, right? This is your new beginning, the spark being relit back in your life. Could possibly be with a person, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It's you taking action toward what you need to take action on in order to get to that place. King of Cups, though, is this ugly individual that keeps popping in possibly, or even in your head, you know, somebody who's emotionally withdrawn and immature and emotionally manipulative. So just beware of that. You need to protect yourself from that person. If you're dealing with two people and they're, let's say, new people in your life, and you're wondering, like, there's one that could be emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, something like that. Ace of Cups just flew out in reverse. That's like a lack of love, not feeling the love. Not being open to love. Sometimes that's, you know, maybe you're too protective. Let's see. Wow. Let's see what these cards have to say. And if you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description. Choices. Like I said, you could have two people that you have in your energy. It says, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. That's going back to this judgment call, right? The judgment gives you the signs and synchronicities that you need when it's upright. You see them when it's upright. When this card is upright, it's like you've seen it, you've taken the advice from the universe, you understand everything. You're like, that's a sign. I'm not pushing forward with that or whatever. When the judgment's in reverse, it's the complete opposite. You're not seeing the signs. You're like sleeping. You're walking around with fucking your head in the clouds, not seeing what you need to see. And because of that, you're making poor choices or poor judgment calls, possibly with people. Like I said, that's where that choices comes up. Don't you love when it aligns? Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. If you've been stuck in some energy that you're not feeling like you're moving forward, or you're not feeling like you're really accomplishing anything, you have to really take a step back and see that, and stop being so defensive all the fucking time, Gemini. Life's too short to be fucking defensive all the time. Receive. You are a kind and right. You might be blocking people out. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to preciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Yeah, that could be in, again, with love, opportunities, business ventures, stuff like that. Like, I'm hearing take a risk. So, okay, live your life. That's what I got for y'all. I hope that makes some sort of sense. Until next time, catch y'all on the flip.